I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed.
His words went down in history. On the 28th of August 1963, Martin Luther King delivered his iconic speech in front of an estimated 250,000 people in Washington. For the civil rights movement, the day was the outcome of years of peaceful protest and marches, as Black Americans and progressive white activists came together to call for a change in law.
We are requesting all citizens to move into Washington, to go by plane, by car, bus, any way that you can get there. Walk if necessary. We are pushing for jobs, housing, desegregated schools.
The National Mall in front of the Lincoln Memorial was packed. John Lewis was the chairman of the most prominent student civil rights group. Before his death in July this year, he recalled the historic day on numerous occasions.
I looked to my right. I saw hundreds and thousands of young people, many of the young volunteers of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. I looked to my left, and I saw many young people, young men, in the trees, trying to get a better view of the podium.
Organised by trade unions and religious organisations, the rally's peaceful crowd and the determination of its speakers struck a chord with many.
We do not want our freedom gradually, but we want to be free now.
20 speakers took to the podium, as well as several famous singers, including Joan Baez, who sang what became the anthem of the civil rights movement. The march achieved Martin Luther King's goal. Presidents John F. Kennedy and Lyndon Johnson signed laws which theoretically put an end to discrimination. 57 years later, the United States celebrates the anniversary of the march, and Martin Luther King's speech is taught in schools. But for Black Americans, true equality is still far off.
There have been strides and progress that have been made, but to say that the entire dream has been realized would indeed be a fallacy.
Demonstrators chose the Lincoln Memorial as the venue for a march for racial equality on Monday. A symbolic location as tensions over police brutality continued 2 months before the presidential election.